I'm actually going to start filming on Mondays and committing to filming on Mondays and releasing videos on Mondays. I know I'm usually pretty awkward and weird. I just want to do something a little more serious. So, this is a letter to my high school self. Dear high school me, you were told that high school was going to be the greatest 4 years of your life. And you were determined to make it so. Along the way, you met a lot of people, some of whom you became close to, and some of whom you lost later as a friend. Dear high school me, you were worried. You were scared. You felt like the entire world was on your shoulders. You complained about your course load. You complained about your life. You were emotional, distraught, and to top it all off, you seemed to have an emotional breakdown every other day. You wondered if things were truly going to get better. You went through some tough times. I know. You can get through it. And you can't see it, but there's greater things ahead. You'll meet greater people in university. You'll find your place. Dear high school self, you are so darn naive. You thought that all friendships will last forever, that change would never happen, that bad things would never get you, and that if you ignored things or if you laughed about it, then they would go away. You'll soon learn that there are challenges ahead that you can't run from. Even though you've reached your senior year, you feel like the top dog now. You know that there's going to be a lot of growing up that you still have to do. Dear high school self, there's nothing to be afraid of. I know it's scary not knowing what's ahead. You're terrified of going to a new school, leaving home for the first time. You're terrified of being thrown into a world where you're finally faced with the challenges of reality. But what does that even mean? I know you're used to being the top dog. Or ostrich. Because that suits you because you're pretty awkward. But even though you're the top ostrich, you're not always going to be that. There's people smarter than you. There's people better at music, better at acting. There's people better at swimming, better at sketching. There are people who are amazing in subjects that you'll never comprehend. Because you're going to be thrown into a world where everyone is exactly like you. But now you're thrown into a world where there's 30,000 other people who are also the best. And you're going to feel like that you're not good at anything anymore. But don't let that discourage you. Use that as a chance to push yourself to drive yourself even further. I know you're going to achieve great things in your senior year. You're going to play at concerts in front of hundreds of people. You're going to win competitions. You're going to get the lead in the school play. You're going to get a job as a swimming instructor, which you love. You're going to change the world. You're going to be interviewed on TV for a motivational project. You're going to realize where your place is. So finally, dear high school self, don't give up. I know that sounds really cliche and dumb, but it's true. You have more potential than you know. You're going to go places in life that you never dreamed of. You're going to meet people who will change your life for the better. So dear high school self, you are going to get thrown into a world of confusion and utter madness. But you're going to come out the other side a better person. High school doesn't last forever. The good times or the bad. So hold on to the good times while you can and try not to let the bad times get to you that much. Because in the end, those people, that drama, that rumor, none of it matters. See ya.